Let me get down to the nitty gritty and explain uh, to all of you. You don't have to go in no book and search, cause the truth has been right there in front of you the whole time. If you've been looking and paying attention, you've been paying attention to the charges of your people. You've been paying attention to the riches. If you've been paying attention to all these things that is going on, you would know the group. You would know how all this thing um, ran its course. You look now, what group that put us in this situation? What group played white and black against each other? I'm going to explain. And I did not search a book. I quote, and I'm always telling the truth. And this is going to be a fact, no matter how far you dig. I went to prison in the state of New Jersey, and my lawyer was a Jew, as we say, the fake Jews. He got me convicted. They had no paperwork. My lawyer turned me in, as I stated before. There's been these people putting us in these positions. They took upon themselves to draw both of us against each other, while they reap the benefits. See, they act friendly with us and make millions and billions and trillions of dollars from us. They orchestrate our downfall by hiding. When you watch the movie Casino, the Italians was in control of the casinos. They had one Jewish friend. He jotted down everything and went right back to his people while he was infiltrating them. And then they took Vegas away from the Italians. It is the same thing they done to us. Kept us close, befriended us, and then stole everything we own, and also put us in slavery. While they took our identity, it wasn't white people, it was these people, because they don't consider themselves as the same as white people. Every country they have been in, people want to throw them out, but allow them to stay. And they have convicted everybody. You see this right now today in basketball, football, the drug industry. No matter what it is, these people played a role in it. We keep on adapting to their ways, but not removing them out of our country. They've been using their influence and money and so-called hidden power to destroy us. We sit around and murk each other, but not paying them any type of attention. Who they are, but they have been exposed a long time ago. A lot of these books has been written, circles and goes around this. Some of their own people are mad at them because they know what they are trying to do by putting us to shame, the original God's people. They know who you were. They know who you are. They don't care. They have a flag. There's a symbol in the middle of the flag. and it's Satan. It's not God's people. Remember, they say they will build a temple and stand in the middle of the temple, posing himself as God. Who you think they doing? Who you think doing that right now today? Putting themselves in the image of God's people, and they are not. They started a war and murdered all of them people. They created it. Go back and look at the situation when they was having a festival and the people came and the gun all them people down. As we do in the United States, if that happened, the United States goes after the people. They went after the whole country because that's what they want to do. They had the United States to go into Iran to fight against Iran, and you fell for it. If they wanted the Middle East, let them fight on their own and see how far they got. They go as God's people. These people are not God's people. These people are from the devil. These are the same people that's playing in the scripture, and the Father told us to go in there and kill all the cattle, kill the women and children, and the men. Do not let these people survive. We let them survive. Now they orchestrated, excuse me, the Hitler method. As they showed us in movies, these people assassinated, murdered Hitler, father, right there in front of him. He grew up to hate Jews. But these people were not Jews. Hitler even knew the Jews were black. He knew that these people was imposters and being put in a position to become something that they never was. Israel, the father named Israel as Jacob. The country was known as something else. When Moses brought us there, he told Moses, "You will not enter. You will not even see it." Because Moses had doubt. It doesn't make Moses was a bad person. It is a human thing that we will come to doubt. But back to these people. These people did all these things to us because they had to. If you are taking somebody else's identity, you got to destroy them. But they couldn't get rid of all of us because it would have been against the Father's will, and the world would be destroyed. People will have to made all over again. You see how they keep coming after my voice, but you cannot stop me. There's been trouble in the world since these people. These people has been caught several times moving diamonds. You hear the story and then you don't hear the story no more. These people have been stealing all the resources out of every country. People want to call them Zionists. They don't understand. They are not. They're just crooks stealing and draining countries and keep on bringing forth wars. The Father told you, like World War One, World War Two, and also World War Three. Who started all these wars? The same people started the first one and the second one will start this one too. We are heading down that road to World War Three because these people are starting it, and we are going along with their plan. United States has been pulled in a lot of things because we said they are our allies. But if you can't see a crook and you don't pipe that crook down and that crook rebels against you, then who your ally is. Sound like to me they're your enemy. You keep playing the game with them and the whole country will fall. Is this what you want? Because this is what's going to happen. See, it already explained, and this is biblical, as y'all say, and y'all don't understand. They hide through words. They play you through words. And they got the Christians, the Muslims, and the Judaism people to following Lucifer. If you understand what I'm saying, it said, Lucifer, how could you take and put yourself in the image of God and try to become God? A lot of y'all don't understand. If the devil put himself in a book, infiltrated the world, you will worship him as God. And then you will blame the Creator for the creature's ways. You have done this. You didn't understand what you were doing, but you should have woke up and paid attention. Because fear causes y'all to follow the evil one. Faith, you would see, because your temple will be wide open to see. That is so many delusions put in front of you. That's why they gave you the movie, The Matrix. And there were numbers and rain symbols coming down. This is how the computer looked. They are running scams all over, playing the hype game, the tax game. All this is just a game. Notice your signature got to be signed on everything in every corporation there is. Because you give up your human rights and you give up your control on what you can do. They take control of you. Even in the courtroom when you have to sign papers, they get you to sign because they have the full right and control to do anything they choose to do to you. This is a thing been going on for the longest. I put myself in certain situations to find out the truth. Nothing but the truth, so help me the heavenly. I know people have told me different things, tried to share with me different things, but I found out that they don't even know the truth themselves. They going off of books. I have read many of your books. Yes. I have read the Circle 7. I have read the Quran. I have read some of the Bible. I have read Dr. Malachi Z. York books. All of them. I have read many books. And what I'm trying to say, all these books that they have written comes out of one book. And then they travel down the Twilight Zone writing all these other books when they knew nothing. When the answer was already in front of them. See, one thing the Father blessed us with was common sense. And if we use common sense, the answer would have came. Because we are the church. And he said the temple is coming to heaven. The Son of Man is not Jesus. It would have been put, his name would have been introduced as the Son of Man. Remember, Christ was not known as the Son of Man. He was born through the mother Mary, but had no father. The father implanted him in Mary. Told Joseph, do not get upset. Mary has slept with no other man. So he could not be the Son of Man. The Son of Man is the title. Born through man. These people are confusing you. I know it sounds very confusing when you think about it, but common sense would have told you that this person is born through man. That's why the Father said the Son of Man. A lot of y'all keep on trying to read all these cookbooks. He said, do not eat from the tree of good and evil. This is all the books that you read. Remember, Adam and Eve, and the serpent came to Eve, tricked her. This is the world program, that the woman will follow everything in the world, and man will follow her. Edom is in Africa. What we know as Africa today, but that's the stamp that the invaders put on it. We notice, and I want y'all to notice this. There are only 13 tribes in the whole world. A lot of these other tribes, in some parts of Africa, they got 100 and something, 107 tribes, and in some places they got, so many tribes. But there are only 13 tribes in the whole world. A lot of y'all never understood the number 13, why it was used. Because God didn't have the numbering system, because he has no beginning or no ending. Man made this system up. And these men that brought forth this system was all Masons. They created the false calendar and they created the mathematical system. I'm not going to say, I'm saying that the new people, the ones who ruling you now from the side and acting like they're friends, brung forth this false calendar. If you notice in the book, it says, I'm against your new moons, your Sabbaths, and they are still falling under these things. These things are tainted. They are stolen by invaders, and you are following the invaders' footsteps. If you are standing on the corner with these things on and these tassels and all these things and thinking y'all doing right, the Father told you, I'm against these things because the invaders took it. These people are leading you down to the pits of hell. We are already in hell. It said Christ will come down in hell and pull his people out. But after he remove his people out of this country, he will go and plead with them. This is what the Father says he would do. Why you think the Father will plead with you? Because you have a sickness. You didn't use faith. You fell for the fear. The world is populated by fear. Everywhere you go, they preach problems. When the sickness first comes from your house, from your mother and father, this is the first sickness. By going along with the holidays and the birthdays, where you buy one child and the other child is left out, you are causing massive feelings. In the house, the first feeling of rejection, everybody received. Some mothers didn't know how to treat their kids because they were abused. And then their grandmothers tried to hide their hands like they didn't abuse their daughters. This is how their daughters became sick. But the grandmothers try to act like they're nice to their grandchildren and degrade their mothers to make them believe that their mother's sick when she was the sick one. It's a lot of games that's been played on this earth. It's a lot of confusion, but it must stop. I tell you now today, you people of Israel, all of y'all to repent, turn away from your evil ways. Stop what you're doing and broadcast and tell the truth. If you don't, then the hand of God will punish you all. It doesn't make a difference, believe or not. I'm warning you. You think with all your bombs and all your lying wonders that you will win. The book tells you you will come to your ending. And it tells you all of Israel will be saved. That's not you. And you know this. So you take your Star of David and shove it so far up in your cush, because David didn't have a star anyway. The star was noticed from Christ. And the reason why you got that star, because it's the star of the morning star, and it has Lucifer's face in the middle. And a lot of people that look like me are marching and don't even understand that they are following Lucifer and not the Creator. The Father told me it will be 85% of the population of the world will be following Lucifer in the end times. I asked myself, how could this be? And I started paying attention, and I seen Money. It has taken the whole world on a swirl. The whole world only communicates through that, and other people will destroy people for it. We have fallen all the way down to the bottom because of this. We have made money grow when they thought it wouldn't work. We have made everything grow. But all we got was knives put in all our parts of our body. We have shamed our people. And the reason why they still letting us talk and letting all these so-called leaders invade our space, because they sent them. They are here to destroy us mentally. And by destroying the mental, the physical shall follow. I know you people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. But we must see these people for who they are. This is why the black and whites look at each other and discuss. This is how racism was born. And these people didn't want us to see it. But the Father said everything in the end time will be exposed. You people has did too much trying to hide your hands, but now your hands has been seen. I thought my people would have seen this long time ago. But some of my people joined forces with these people to corrupt us, to reap the benefits, to partially control us, but we identify with you all too. It is time for us to clean our house, and I will clean the other house. The people that look just like me assassinated Martin Luther King. And Malcolm X. The people that look like white people assassinated John F. Kennedy and his brother. You have seen this election. You have seen the role play, the false assassinations. Most of your mayors leaving out of office with billions of dollars, and the mayor couldn't make billions of dollars, not even in 30 years of being a mayor. Why wasn't none of these people incarcerated? How did they get away? But they keep incarcerating you for the same crimes these people commit. There are a lot of things hidden and swept up under the table for their people. That's how you know who controlling the situation. I tell you, you all better find love. It is all written in all the commandments. And as I quoted before, it was the church, the buildings, that went against the Creator. They're trying to establish sorrow inside of you, because sorrow brings nothing but fear. Everywhere you go, every program that you enter is preaching nothing but problems, giving you more fear. And a lot of people are looking for solutions, so they wind up in the organizations trying to find peace, and they don't find it there. They're faking, moving along just to get along, and stand there because some of it is a safe haven for them, with trouble haven't came yet. Remember my words. Remember my understanding. Because what's coming, you can't even see it yet. And as I told you before, and I hope you understand what I am admitting to you. I stand on truth, and you will know it's the truth. None of you are not my enemy. You are your own enemy. I have seen all of you murder people just to generate incomes inside of these corporations. The Father has sent me to tell you, repent, turn away from your evil ways. And if you don't, if you remember Moses, all these plagues will come upon you. You are calling upon these plagues. You are in the second of Egypt. I know you see a lot of the artifacts in America letting you know this is the house of Egypt. And it is always known by the symbol of Babylon, which is the lion with eagle wings. That is the Babylon symbol. Where did they get this symbol from? The man with eagle wings that is carved in the walls of Egypt. A lot of these things, a lot of these people are telling you lies about Egypt. They're not telling you Horus or any of these people. I'm sorry. What Horus is. And the rest of them. They want to lie to you. And a lot of these men walking around carrying the Ankh are imposters. These people are flaming faggots. These are the faggots. These people are young men. They are pedophiles, rapists, and they should be put to death for what they have done. But they still trying to play this game and hide themselves. The Father told you, if you keep sinning, you're going to get what you ask for. Pay them close attention, because these are pedophiles. And how the children has came up missing through the church. They showed you in movies how the money was being moved, how everything was being moved around. But you people still want to play the game. I tell you today, repent, turn away from your evil ways, or receive the wrath of God. You don't want to say God, call it what you may. You will see the wrath. Notice in the book of Revelation, there are 4 sevens and a 9. That is the number That's a revelation. And this number has been quoted all the way through the Bible. It's the revealing of Christ. It is his birth in the world. And it's an order. Believe it or not, go study and you will see what I am saying to you. That this number is all in the Bible, and it got something to do with Christ. The Quran is another book of numbers. Understand what I'm talking about. See the invaders, because they're already doing their work. And they want us all dead. They want us to kill each other. It will not happen. Not under my watch. Not under no watch that exists. Stop while you're ahead and repent while you can. Or your ending is near.